What is up, everyone? This is Pluto Coffins and
KDHD
for the 25th episode of the Bull Session podcast. Today we have a special guest on the podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is the creator of the John Campbell Show, and
you want to tell them about your show?
Yeah, it's been it was started with inspiration by iCarly.
That's your inspiration, is iCarly?
Yeah, I was watching that whenever I was younger, whenever it was on. So it gave me the idea to do my show, and then whenever I got older in politics, and it just took off from there. I wasn't planning on doing politics. I did conspiracy theories, like HARP and the mind control theory.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Controlling weather there,
because your content really doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's derived from iCarly, you know, because you're talking about conspiracy theories and God. And
right, but I mean, I was inspired to do my own stuff material.
Right.
But the idea to do a show came from there,
Right.
Like it was supposed to be like a web show. It was the first one, and even though it was on TV, like a TV show.
But
you know what I'm saying?
iCarly is your inspiration.
Pretty much. I mean, at the time I started, no churches was online. Nobody was online,
Is that your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, because you also like WWE.
Yeah, and I talked about it still, But I also like New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So is WWE, is it an inspiration to your channel at all?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about the culture of Japanese wrestling. It's a little bit different.
No, WWE, not Japanese.
Oh,
well, like...
Well, I mean, it's a little bit. I'm more like the older stuff,
Right, like the WWF shit.
Who was your favorite wrestler from the WWE?
From the WWE era or F,
Either or. How about both?
The F, it was the younger Sting and Ultimate Warrior.
You like the Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah.
He died.
And also like Hulk Hogan,
Ultimate Warrior's dead.
I know, I watched the last episode that he was on.
Were you sad?
Yeah, but I also seen Dale Earnhardt Sr. die after the wreck,
Yeah, were you sad then too?
Yeah, I was. My dad came in and told me, I went to bed with not knowing.
It's pretty sad.
I mean, I seen the wreck, but I thought he'd be okay like the other.
Right, because he's like a Superman wrestler.
Yeah. He beat their asses.
Like, he can pick up cars and shit.
Who?
Like, all them wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, they remind me of Braun Strowman a little bit, but they hold people back, WWE does,
What do you do in your free time, John?
I do nothing but my phone and smoke. My brother got me 3 packs of Newport.
Yeah, I used to smoke Newport. You smoke menthol?
Yeah, I do menthol. That's better. I mean, doctors smokes, but they want to tell you not to,
Well, yeah, smoking's bad for your health.
And that's what they say, but all the neurologists and the heart surgeons smoke,
I don't think all of them smoke.
Well, just about. It says on the Google, I Googled that. They're smart people, but they still smoke. They probably go up on the roof.
A lot of smart people do smoke. Smoking and being stupid, that's not a correlation at all. A lot of smart people smoke, but...
I'm pretty smart. I'm like Nikola Tesla.
Well, not all smart. That's not what he's saying. He's saying a lot of smart people smoke, and a lot of smart people do smoke, but not all smart people smoke. Most smart people don't smoke, but there is a percentage of smart people who smoke. Like, I used to smoke all the time. I'd smoke a pack or 2 a day. Newport.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a personal choice. I mean,
but it's still bad. It's still bad for your lungs and your heart.
Yeah,
but there's also air pollution, that can do that too up there.
Right, but
not like smoking.
But you wheeze a lot, and like smoking is like you're taking that air pollution and like directly inhaling it.
Yeah. And I wheezed up there, but I don't down here in Kentucky.
You don't smoke weed down there?
It's not. It'll be legal in 2025. They have to go to Illinois or Tennessee or somewhere
When's the last time you smoked weed?
Whenever I was in Life Links and they made a big fuss about it because I rolled it in my room. I know, just because I did it, but other people did it and they don't say anything.
That's real badass.
Yeah, it seems like you say that a lot about things. Like, I heard you've gotten banned from a number of churches in the area.
Just one, and then John Schrader in Toledo, Illinois.
So in Toledo,
he got so angry because I mentioned HARP, mind control theory.
They got
Apparently,
angry.
They like to send out the waves, like brain waves.
Why did they ban you?
They didn't ban me there in Toledo, but he basically got so mad. We were in a shouting match, before prayer.
About what?
About HARP and the mind control.
He didn't believe it. Well, what is HARP?
HARP is a technology center. Nobody can go in there. Not even that one Jesse Ventura could get in.
Yeah, on his show Conspiracy Theories.
Yes, he did that. He went up there. If you really watch it,
And like
it's like a military, but it's like a weapon. They say it's weather, but I think it's mind control. I think they can beam clocks.
They're like, those are the big discs pointed towards the sky, right?
Yeah, because
like the big satellite discs. Like, they look like satellite discs that'd be on your house, but they're like huge. They're the size of like a building.
Yeah, and I think it controls people, how they act and how they.
How would it do that?
Send the strong, like the X-Men, the Xavier.
The X-Men?
You know how Professor X?
Yeah, Professor X.
Kind of like that, but with a technology, where we can't see the waves.
So the United States is, so let me get this straight. The United States government is controlling our minds like Professor X from X-Men. Essentially.
Why
trying to, at least, like, it's kind of like what China does without the offline, because you can't go online.
Yeah, how they can. China does do that. China controls the.
They do that with Islam
they can see on the internet.
Christians, but
But I'm showing your YouTube channel right now on the screen, and not like any of the videos. I'm just showing like a outline of it. Is John Campbell? I'm gonna give you a little shout out. Go to John Campbell at the John Campbell Show. You're probably gonna have to type at John Campbell 3322 because YouTube shadow banned you. Isn't that right?
Oh, they did? I did not even realize that.
Anytime I look,
yeah, they did.
Anytime we look you up, we can't find your videos. We have to look up John Campbell 3322 to actually find you.
Oh well, they probably did that to my Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook sucks about that kind of stuff. They're always restricting people's speech on Facebook. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, they said Fox News reported that Biden colluded with Big Tech, but I think it's more Big Tech, than Biden.
What about Big Tech?
Facebook, Twitter.
Oh yeah, YouTube, that's Mark Zuckerberg. It has nothing to do with Biden.
Yeah, Fox News made it out to be like for Biden because they're trying to get voters back.
Because it's the owners of the company that are pushing those policies.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't buy into that. Fox News headlines. And that garbage.
Right.
Because CNN does the same thing. Just they headline. They say breaking news 8 times. Wolf Blitzer.
What about Wolf
breaking
Blitzer?
Breaking news. I'm like, shut up. Just breaking news once.
Well, it's a 24-hour news show. I mean,
I know.
They're gonna say breaking news about anything.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like overkill,
Yeah, I don't think there should be 24-hour news shows. I think that's a little silly.
I mean, I get it why there is, because there's news that goes on, like, overseas, but
like, they could just do a breaking news and interrupt the regular scheduled programming like they used to.
Yeah, they can do like wrestling, just pre-tape it,
Yeah, or something like that.
Like
yeah.
WWE, I mean, they're not actually live. I mean, unless they're live.
Yeah, the news could be like WWE.
Yeah, that would make it 10 times better.
Coming in with a chair.
They can actually run what they want to run.
So, John, what's Why are the government trying to mind control us in the first place?
Yeah, why would they do
Good
that in the
question,
first place?
You know?
And
I
how
have
do
no
they
idea
have
on
the
that. I mean, I got my
technology to do
theories.
that?
That's like, I think JFK was ambush shot.
You think he was ambushed? Well, there's video of it. He was shot in his car.
Right, but if you look at it, only one person was caught. They say there's multiple shooters because they were at the Bay of Pigs.
I'm actually on the fence about that one. I don't really believe in most conspiracy theories, but JFK, like, you can watch the direction of his head. It looks like there's two gunmen. Like, honestly.
Exactly, multiple shooters. You know, doesn't mean,
and the shots came through so fast.
Yeah, and
it had to be more than what the shooter had up at the.
And Lee Harvey Oswald was saying he's a patsy, and then like 3 days later, Jack Ruby comes and kills him. Like, they wanted him to be quiet.
Yeah, they set him up.
And sorry to interrupt you. And LBJ took the convertible that JFK was shot in and murdered, and he took it and he sent it to Detroit to be decommissioned and taken apart. He sent a crime scene to Detroit the day after a murder to be taken apart. That's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and that's like on 9/11 where the Bush didn't let the Arab guy in to see the crime scene of 9/11. You know, like they had all the planes and stuff.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, Alex Jones got popular because he had. If you look at the video, you'll see an explosion in the building before the plane hits.
I don't know none of that, but I'll have to look into it.
But it made him popular because liberals thought he was liberal, you know.
I've never seen no videos showing that. The only thing I've seen
haven't
the only thing I've seen about 9/11 that was kind of fishy was there was like one building. They're like, this building's gonna go down. This building's gonna go down. And then they're like, the building went down. And then like 13 seconds later, the building actually collapsed. So like they said it went down before it went down, and it was like.
Yeah, I noticed that about football too. Like,
yeah,
if you're listening to it, the play happens before it happens.
Right. It's just like football.
Whatever you're watching, you know.
Right, 9/11 is just like football. I completely agree.
I agree too. John, what's your favorite food?
Right now, it is shells and cheese and
macaroni and cheese. You like macaroni and cheese, huh?
Yeah, the shells and cheese out of the box, you know.
You like the shells and cheese.
Yeah, there's a difference in the regular main box, you know.
Yeah, they look like shells, right? They got the Velveeta.
Yeah, the Velveeta kind, but I like the generic version here. Cheaper.
You like Jolly Ranchers?
They suck too much.
They suck too much.
How?
Jolly Ranchers.
I think they taste pretty good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, except for whenever you get down to the end of it, you know, then they sit to your teeth.
Speaking of which, about sucking, is it true that you sucked a man's wiener?
I've told you that before, yes.
Why would you do that? Tell us your testimony.
Well, it was for money. I was into gambling addiction, you know.
You were addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
And you had no money.
No money because Lifelines tried to force me to change, but they wouldn't force everyone else to change. Like, it's legal in Illinois, so...
They wanted you to quit smoking weed, and that's why you didn't have money, or you didn't have money because you were gambling? I don't understand.
Because I chose to legally gamble, and they couldn't stop it, you know.
And
they had no control over it, you know.
And so, what did you need?
Meaning they were trying to...
No, but what did you need for, like, what did you need money for? Did you need food? What did you need?
No, because I had food stamps and it just, why does everybody need money, you know?
Right.
You know, just for fun and games, you know, and pleasure, you know.
Yeah, $20 is $20.
Exactly. I mean, and the Lifelines was more worried that it was going to gambling while they, you know. how medicine is made is through mushrooms, the psychotic.
Well, not necessarily. A lot of medicine, like penicillin, is made through fungus, but to call them mushrooms is a little broad.
Well, they got psychedelic mushrooms, and you got to be careful.
Yeah, I've taken psychedelic mushrooms.
But you take the wrong kind, and you're not coming back. You'll be dead in 3 seconds.
Right, but I've never seen anyone mix up psychedelic mushrooms with death caps.
I don't know what, unless they, show us,
Show us
how
what
they make the medicine,
Well, I mean, most medicine comes from funguses, like penicillin, amoxicillin. It's all funguses, but they're not necessarily.
Yeah, and I learned that they call it vaccines, even though it's pills and nasal spray.
Well, that's because
it's still vaccines,
It's because mushrooms work so well with the human body because humans are an extension of mushrooms. Like,
yeah, but I'm allergic to mushrooms.
Well, you are a living fungus.
I know, that's what I call my penis.
That's a good one.
No, I'm kidding. This will probably get taken down.
No, it'll be up. You should see some of the shit on my channel.
Yeah, it's weird how I say the same thing as like most liberals say, and I'm conservative, but I get shadow banned.
Yeah, you get shadow banned. But did you know that mushroom cells breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide just like humans do?
Yeah.
Isn't that
most
crazy?
Most of us just poop it out, that.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
Have you, since you brought it up about poop, have you ever pooped yourself?
Yes, who hasn't? Like Joe Biden.
Yeah. Right.
Like any time.
Did Joe Biden poop himself recently or something?
I don't know, but he keeps falling down off the podium and wanders off.
Yeah, I've seen that. He fell on his bike.
Yeah, who falls off a bike? I mean, a stock bike. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's getting old, I think he's got dementia, personally.
Yeah, they should basically put him in a nursing home if they cared about him. It's elder abuse.
Yeah, to have him be president.
Yeah, I mean, let's grab some guy's grandpa and put him in office,
John. No, but you pooped yourself. He was
an older guy who drove like a black SUV.
What about an older guy?
They're going to hate me for that, but he's 75, and he's trying to put on his seatbelt, and he rats,
Who did?
A guy named Richard,
What? Who's Richard?
He lived at Light Courtyard.
What does he have to do with this?
He's 75. Think about it. He can't hardly see. They haven't took his license.
Oh, and you're saying that Joe Biden's like 80 something, and
when there comes a time where I know he wouldn't like it, but if they cared about him, instead of making him work on his car and spend more money.
Right. No, I mean, I agree. I don't think he should be president. I think he has dementia, and he's always fucking up his sentences, and he always looks confused. Always looks like he doesn't know where he's at.
Trump's more smarter than he is, more conscious, even though he's older.
I mean, Trump's mind is still there, but I don't think... I mean, he's definitely smart, but I don't think he's a good person or a good president, personally.
I like him, but I mean, compared to what we've had,
recently we've had nothing but shit presidents. Bush was shit, Obama was shit, Trump was shit, Biden shit, Clinton was shit. Yeah. The last good president we had, in my opinion, was probably Jimmy Carter, or I mean, he kind of sucked with like certain military issues.
I actually seen him live in the Baptist church.
Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, he ran in Macon, Georgia, a church down there.
That's right, and he would run sermons. You were there?
Yeah, my dad took me down there.
You saw Jimmy Carter?
Yes, while he was still alive. Is he still alive?
I believe he's still alive. He's not doing so well. I heard, like in the news, he's not doing so well, but I believe he's still alive.
Yeah, that's good.
His vice president, Mondale, though, he died last year or the year before.
Yeah, I mean, we all get old and die, at least not anytime soon.
Right. But you pooped yourself. When's the last time you pooped yourself?
Probably at Lifelinks, you know.
What do you mean at Lifelinks?
Whenever I lived at Courtyard Square, you know.
Well, did you change your
Just something in
pants?
the air or something.
Something in the air made you poop?
It was either what I ate or what I drank, you know.
Did you just let it sit?
Yeah,
or...
did you let it sit or did you go shower?
I don't shower that much because I get dry skin.
But what'd you do with the poop?
Well, I just changed clothes, did laundry.
Oh, okay. But you didn't shower. Did you, like, wipe your butt, though?
I let the water run down it.
That's funny.
You like Cardi B very much, don't you?
No, I don't. I just did that just to show folks because it's the same type of song as Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent.
I like Cat Scratch Fever by Ted Nugent. I like the Pantera version more, but fucking.
It's the same type of song, just.
I don't think they're the same song though. You know,
talking about.
They do have the same message, kind of. They're both about fucking, but I don't.
I mean, it's like one is a guy version. It's like, you know, alpha male. You know.
I didn't get that from your video though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like when I watched your video. I didn't think like, oh, Cat Scratch Fever, of course, because you didn't even talk about Cat Scratch Fever in the video.
Well, I didn't think about it at the time. Well, on TikTok, you can't do long videos anymore, and nobody watches long videos.
Right.
I enjoy those videos.
I enjoy the videos too, man. We watched your TikTok last night. We came away agreeing with a few of them.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll probably get a lot of viewers, you know, people from this, you know.
Probably watch this and head over to your content.
Yeah, they might understand me better, you know.
I think it's better with you having someone to talk to direct you, because you're a little scatterbrained.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cooped up here all day, you know.
That's what I'm saying. You should post more videos, dude. You're home all day. You should be on that YouTube grind.
Well, since they shadow banned me, I haven't until they lift the shadow ban.
Well, you just gotta keep posting content till stuff gets out there. I'm partially shadow banned too, but I'm still trying.
Yeah, if you mention
anything political, YouTube doesn't like. If you're a regular dude talking politics, they want you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but they don't want to address the problem in the Liberal Party, the machine.
What problem?
But they want to always criticize Republicans, you know, like Bill Maher says, you know.
What machine?
Yeah, what machine and what problem in the Democratic Party?
Well, Bill Maher said on Jimmy Kimmel, and this shut the crowd up. They did not know what to say. He said, blue states are closed. You don't want to go outside, but red states are open.
You mean about COVID?
No, about how bad it is in blue states, you know, with the crime and everything, and people don't want to go outside their house.
I mean, Illinois is a blue state. I'm outside right now.
Yeah,
I thought you were inside.
I enjoy going outside.
We're inside a car, I guess, but the window's open. You know, I ain't scared someone's gonna come fuck me up.
But I mean, like in the coastal cities like San Francisco, LA.
I mean, I've seen videos on the internet too of that shit, but you can find videos of anything. I don't know. I have to actually go.
I know. It's just what you want to look for, you know.
I'd have to actually go to those cities.
Help the Democrats to look inward. And he's saying that if you go too far negative, like on Trump, he wins.
I think if Biden v. Trump 2024, if Trump gets the nomination and Biden has the nomination and it's Biden v. Trump 2024, I think Trump would win.
Biden's not going to win 2024.
I know. I think it would be Trump. If it's Trump versus Biden.
It would be Trump this time, you know.
If it's Trump versus Biden, I think Trump will win. I don't like Trump, though. I'm not saying I like Trump or I endorse Trump. I just think that's what would happen.
Yeah, because the Democrats are tired, and I want to see JFK go with Trump as, you know,
You mean RFK?
Yeah, Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, he's running too, but he's a Democrat.
But he probably won't get the nomination, so he should split the ticket.
But he's a Democrat.
Yeah, and Trump used to be one too,
But then Trump would have to run as a Democrat.
No, not necessarily. It could be a Republican and Democrat ticket.
I don't think that's allowed anymore.
It used to be.
It used to be, I know that, but I don't think that's allowed anymore. I'm not sure. I mean, it might still be allowed. It's just not like it hasn't been done in forever.
Done it in a long time. Get it splits the ticket.
Yeah.
Like the Democrats would not win.
Right. I don't like RFK either, though.
I like him. I mean, he says the same thing as Trump.
I think he's just got the Kennedy name attached to him, so everyone's like, "Oh, he's a Kennedy."
I mean, I don't know how good. If it would be like another, that other one, that Rhino that was our last VP.
Yeah.
Pence.
Yeah, I know Mike Pence.
Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I think he just rode the Trump, popularity.
He definitely just rode the Trump popularity, 100%. No one knew.
A lot of them did.
No one knew who the fuck Mike Pence was until Donald Trump showed up.
Yeah, and he didn't like him.
Yeah, I heard they didn't get along too well.
And unless that happens with DeSantis, like Ron, for 2024,
I wouldn't vote for him either. I vote for Bernie Sanders.
He's not running this time.
I wish he was, bro. I like Bernie Sanders.
But he can't win. He got
He could win if they didn't censor him. If they didn't censor him and they didn't
on the Democrat side,
the DNC didn't rig the election against him, like actually rig it, unlike Trump, who just said it was rigged.
Well, it is rigged. I mean,
How is it rigged? How is it? He said it was rigged in 2016 and then he won. He literally, the night of the election, he's like, if I don't win, it's rigged, and then he won. So he's like...
Well, then Hillary said the same thing, and but she blamed Russia, so...
I don't think Russia had anything to do with the election either.
I know, because I voted. I'm American,
What do you think about Trump being indicted?
I think it's malarkey,
I don't think it's malarkey. I think he should be indicted.
They've been looking for crime.
That stuff.
He did do it. They have pictures of the classified information in a fucking bathroom, in a ballroom.
They can't do anything with it because it wasn't legally obtained.
I think they had a warrant. That's how they were able to obtain it.
It wasn't. They didn't give them due process.
They had a warrant.
They did.
They had a warrant.
Doesn't matter. Due process.
A warrant.
You have to give somebody due process.
A warrant is due process.
No, it's not.
No, a search warrant is due process because you have to have a search warrant signed by a judge. And to get a search warrant, you need enough evidence to prove that there was illegal activity happening.
And they had enough evidence.
They had enough evidence to prove illegal activity was happening. They got a...
Right, because they planted it,
No. But it was a court it was a pro-Trump court in Miami that indicted him.
Yeah, but he's going to be found not guilty,
He already got found guilty.
I don't know if he's been found guilty yet, but
she threw it out a couple times before.
And then he keeps going on news shows talking about how he did it.
Yeah.
And how it's not a big deal. He's literally admitted to it.
It's not a big deal,
Yeah.
Well, okay, the Hillary Clinton email thing. Do you think she should be prosecuted for that?
Yes, a lot more.
It's the same thing. What she did was it's the same thing. She deleted a bunch of... She had a bunch of classified emails on her email. She deleted...
If you did what Hillary did, we would all be in jail.
And so if we did what Trump did, we'd all be in jail. He's been indicted for 47 counts of felonies.
Exactly, and they never prosecuted presidents since the 70s, Why start now,
I think they should prosecute him. I think they should prosecute Hillary. Back whenever that shit happened, I think they should have prosecuted Hillary too. I think he's guilty.
I mean, she was involved in Watergate too, so.
You watch Andrew Tate?
Yes, I loved his joke on Greta, the pizza thing. That was classic WWE,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
But Andrew Tate,
Yeah, Andrew Tate, the guy who he's like in legal trouble right now for rape.
Well, the only reason that got him legal, he did a pizza sketch promo.
And they found the name of the pizza box, and they were like, "Oh, he's in Romania." Like we didn't know he was in Romania.
Yeah, Greta cried foul because she thought it was child sex trafficking, and it wasn't. It was a joke.
He got found guilty with that.
He's not found guilty. He's been charged. But the way Romania works is, in Romania, they don't charge you with a crime until they've built the case up against you. So basically, they built up the case against Andrew Tate, and now they charged him with a crime. So he's in deep shit.
Yeah, that ain't right. Yeah.
That's how due process works over there.
Yeah, over there, but not in America.
I don't think he should have been arrested until they charged him with a crime. I disagree with that. But
I mean, they got no Supreme Court, so he's practically fucked unless he left the country.
He's under house arrest.
Yeah, which isn't right. I mean, he didn't do any child trafficking.
It wasn't about child trafficking. It was about human trafficking.
Yeah, no, that's modern day slave trade. That's what Google's called.
Well, that's what he was doing apparently.
But
he even bragged about it. He had videos where he was bragging about it. Yeah. You seen that shit, right?
No.
Yeah, he had videos where he was talking about how, oh, no one can arrest me, no one can touch me, I can do whatever the fuck I want, blah, 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 blah.
That's because he thought he wasn't in America, probably,
But I'm still saying, I think he actually was sex trafficking.
It's hard telling. I wasn't there, so, I mean...
So with that one, you're on the fence about.
Yeah, I mean...
But Trump, he's innocent.
Yeah, because, I mean, if he did a crime, the liberal media would have it plastered, like...
Okay, but Hillary Clinton committed a crime in the...
Yeah,
like, nothing happened.
People who investigate her are dead now, so...
Don't you see it's not about... They both committed crimes. And they're both gonna...
I don't think Trump committed crimes, though.
But he did. But listen...
Because if he did, he did it whenever he was a Democrat.
But listen. Listen to what listen to my point. Yeah. Even if you disagree with it, just listen to my point. They both committed crimes. They're both super rich. They're both part of the 1%. They're both the political elite in America. And they're both going to get away with their crimes. Don't you see they're using this shit in the media to divide me and you? The people, like poor people, they're using this shit to divide poor people so that the rich people can get away with the fucking crimes.
I know, and there's nothing. I just sit back and watch the anarchy,
But you're falling in line with the media.
Yeah.
You're literally falling in line with the media. You fucking believe what the media is telling you.
You're believing the lies.
Yeah, you're believing the lies they're feeding you, dude.
Dude, I'm just having fun trolling. I'm not,
I don't know, man. I don't think you were trolling.
Trust me, I'm trolling, I've been trolling since 2016.
Right, you're an OG troll.
Yes.
I'm an OG troll.
I'm an OG troll too, dude. I've been trolling since 2015.
People support Trump, but I just troll. It's like Alex Jones type troll,
How does Alex Jones troll people? By saying that shootings never happened?
They're putting chemicals in water and turning the frogs gay.
I think Alex Jones does play a character.
Yeah.
He's definitely playing a character.
I don't think he should.
That's what I do. I play a character online, LARPing or something,
LARPing?
LARPing as a news agency, and it worked,
So your channel is essentially a news agency.
It's an independent, but, it's my own funded, news agency does that.
You were talking about, well, speaking of your channel and shit, you post a lot of controversial videos that it got you shadow banned a little bit, right?
I don't know why they
you think like people are doing that on purpose to you?
Yeah, I think so. Because I pull it off of the internet, like Google. Right. Or I get my content off of TV or something. And then they're saying it's shadow banned. Well, but if it's shadow banned, why was it on TV in the first place?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Why do the producers allow it to air,
Right. Because it's shadow banned. It's not outright banned. It's shadow banned. That's why it's called shadow banned. But
and I can't see it that it's shadow banned, so I don't know.
Right. Well, it's your content. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, thanks for proving it.
Well, yeah, but what I'm getting at is like, do you think like, well, you've been banned from a church? Tell us about the Apostolic Church.
Oh, they've been good to me, and they're Pentecostal apostolic.
But you got banned.
Not from their Family Worship Center.
Oh, why'd you get banned from the Family Worship Center?
They claimed the reason was I was doing what they were doing, asking them for money.
Oh, you were asking people for money?
They didn't like that,
You were asking people for money.
Right. Whenever,
Why were you
like how they do every Sunday,
Right, but you'd go to church and like ask people for money?
Yeah, just, and they would give it to me knowing, I had an addiction or stuff,
You're talking about gambling. So you had no money because you were gambling, and you'd go to church and ask people for money.
And then they want to act like they're all
would you take
morally superior, high ground.
Right, right. Well, I don't think people going to church are definitely not morally superior than that. But I'm saying,
but they acted like that. Did
you take the money they gave you and went gambling with it too?
Gambling or about cigarettes,
So that addiction went deep.
Yeah, I mean, either way or with their taxes,
When's the last time you've gambled?
Probably at a gas station in Kentucky,
Yeah, but when?
Probably in Illinois, whenever I was up before I moved,
Wait, is it Kentucky? Is it a gas station in Kentucky or is it in Illinois?
Illinois has the slots. Kentucky has the scratch off.
Oh, okay. So you were playing a machine in Illinois and then you bought a scratch off in Kentucky.
Yeah, there's a gas station nearby, Shells.
How many did you buy?
I didn't win. I don't know why I gamble. I don't win.
You never win?
Well, I won $1,000 one time off of $50.
That's decent. Is that the only time you won?
1,400. Yeah.
Is that the only? I think I remember when you won that. You texted me all about it.
Yeah, then I couldn't handle it.
What'd you do with that money?
Yeah, what'd you do with the money?
I blew it on gambling.
Bro, you just won $1,000. Why would you blow it on gambling?
Because I did not know how to handle it.
There's a fucking
money.
tweaker just rode by us on a bike, and he's ridden by three times.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to mug us, bro.
John,
No, wait. But these people are out to get you, right?
I don't know if they're out to get me. I think because they think I'm supporting Trump, that I'm the reason, they're like
they're out to get you because you support Trump.
I'm for him, but I'm not for his crimes,
Do you
I
think
like him because of his WWE days.
You were talking about the FBI the other day. Do you think the FBI watches you at all?
Hard telling, but they do a lot of things that they shouldn't do.
Like to you?
Not to me, to other Trump supporters.
But you don't know if they're watching you specifically.
I don't know perfect, like with my phone. I mean, there's another phone on there.
Well, you were texting, you were posting on your Facebook and texting the FBI the other day. You said you were going to give them something to look at.
Yeah, and I think they blocked me too,
The FBI blocked you?
It was off their Instagram account,
Do you think you're on a list somewhere?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it, like Trump was,
Do you have schizophrenia?
No, I don't. They say I do, but...
Who says you do?
That's 3 West, but it was only after the election, and I didn't have it before.
What's 3 West?
It's like, Dr. Lauer runs it.
A doctor runs it? So it's like a hospital type thing?
Yeah, it's just like where all the insane asylums used to go.
Did Sarah Bush ever think that you had schizophrenia either?
They did, but I mean,
But you don't have it.
I don't have it.
And Sarah Bush is a hospital.
Supposed to be.
What is it if it's not?
Yeah, what is it? If it's supposed to be, what do you mean?
I don't think it's
A good hospital?
a good hospital. Yeah.
I don't think it's a good hospital either, but I mean, you know.
It's a hospital.
I think
It
they're
is a
just
hospital.
working for a paycheck. You know, they're working for a paycheck.
I mean, yeah.
Everywhere works for a paycheck, though, in this country.
Yeah, no, but some people they get
They're
rich too, just like Trump.
Do you ever get hospital bills?
Yeah, I got one from the ambulance, $9,900.
Why?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
My sister tried to send me to sign. Sorry. My sister tried to give me a paper. They were going to force me to sign it to have my insurance pay for it.
Did your insurance pay for it?
It wants to, but the bill was $900 some dollars. You know, almost $1,000.
Was it 9,000 or 900? Because at first you said 9,000.
Well, I meant 900.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. I was freaking out over that 9,000. I'd be freaking out, man.
Yeah.
No,
But did they pay?
it's
Did
weird
the
because I
insurance
don't
pay it or
remember.
not?
My sister says I was dancing in the street, so did the ambulance. So
You were dancing in the street.
kind of like that song, "Dancing in the Street."
Right. But why were you
You
dancing?
know that Mick Jagger, and
Right. But why were you dancing in the street?
I wasn't. You know,
Then why'd she call?
I asked why. They won't show me proof I was.
Do you just not remember it?
I don't remember anything of that month.
Of that month. You don't remember a whole month.
Yeah, what happened, why,
How?
Do you take medicine?
just seizure pills.
Do they want you to take anything else?
Yeah, but it interferes with the seizures.
So you'll get seizures if you take other medicine?
Their propaganda now, every time you go in, it's high blood pressure.
I think they're just trying to help you, John.
Yeah, what do you mean? I think you just have high blood pressure.
No, they do that in Charleston.
I think you might have high blood pressure, bro. Like, I'm not trying to judge you or anything, but just looking from your videos, and
I think the doctors have high blood pressure.
they might because they're stressed out. But I'm saying you have
But
high blood pressure
their
too,
opinions
bud.
are crap about like the views.
It's not propaganda. You actually have high blood pressure, and you smoke. Smoking gives you high blood pressure.
Doctors smoke. You know, they don't say anything about it.
Some doctors smoke.
No one can tell you to quit smoking.
No, that's right. You can only quit on your own.
But it would be
exactly, and I don't want to.
But
quit.
yeah, it would still be a good thing if you did quit. Am I wrong?
It would be, but it wouldn't be fun. Yeah.
You're right. It would not be fun for about a few weeks. I still vape. Why don't you try vaping?
Yeah, that messes up respiratory.
It is a little bit
when a
better.
smoker tries to vape, it depends on how powerful the vape is. It messes up their lungs.
He's talking about how, like, you know how when I hit your vape, I start coughing?
Yeah.
It's because I'm not sure if I got full-blown COPD, but I got some sort of lung issue, too, from smoking cigarettes. And anytime I hit a really powerful vape, like, I cough up a bunch of gunk.
That's
my COPD got better because I could run in church.
You run to church?
Yeah. And I got COPD.
You literally just
worshiping God, yeah.
No, but you literally just coughed up some shit, bro. I heard it.
As you just said that.
You said, yeah.
That's because I haven't smoked in a while.
You haven't smoked in a while, but you just got 3 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, no.
You ain't smoked
it. Must be something in my hair.
Wait a minute, you texted...
Oh my god.
Didn't you text me earlier that you smoked a cigarette?
My brother did.
Your brother did?
Yeah, no, they buy them for me, so.
Do they live with you?
No,
Who do you live with?
no one, myself, my right hand.
Your right hand, what do you do with that?
Jack off. Not kidding.
He's not kidding. You watch porn?
Not too much as I used to. I used to watch lesbian porn.
You like lesbian porn?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean,
what's that quote?
That's all the LGBTQ is good at for.
That's all they're good for.
Yeah, Pornhub.
Pornhub. That's all the LGBTQ is good for, according to John Campbell, is Pornhub. Is that correct?
Yes, they're good looking.
They're good looking.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's some good lesbian porn out there. I'll agree to that.
Like, did you see that? Look up Eric Bischoff's hot lesbian action in a 3-minute warning video.
I'll definitely look that up, man.
It's funny as shit.
Have you seen Two Girls, One Cup?
No, but I heard about it on Family Guy. Yeah.
Have you seen it, though?
No, what is...
It's two girls pooping in a cup and then drinking it.
And eating it.
Oh, no.
You should watch it, man.
Yeah, it's like Stewie. Brian got Stewie to watch it.
Right, and then Stewie was freaked out, right?
Yeah, did you see?
Yeah. You see Mr. Hands?
Huh?
Mr. Hands.
What hands?
Mr. Hands.
Oh, no.
That's a guy getting fucked by a horse.
Oh.
And he dies, though. You see the one guy, one jar?
No.
That's a guy shoving a mason jar up his butt.
Mm.
It shards glass everywhere.
All right, buddy, I gotta go.
All right, John. It's been nice
John,
talking to you.
One last
Thanks,
question.
brother.
One last question.
Why did you move away
Yeah,
so far?
Why'd you move away from Charleston?
Well, because Lacey did a moonsault off the top rope.
Did a what?
A moonsault off the top rope, and I walked away like Samoa Joe.
Like Samoa Joe.
You know how he walks away
Yeah.
when wrestlers do go up to the top rope? Yeah.
Right, and you walked away like Samoa Joe.
Yep, just stepped aside and lightly did the moonsault. Yeah.
Well, John, I wish you the best. I hope you have a great night. Feel free to text me later, and you'll be featured on my podcast. It was nice talking to
All
you.
right, hopefully you don't get shadow banned. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get shadow banned. All right, I'll talk to you later, John.
All right, later.
Later. Holy shit, bro.
Woo!
That was
We need to have another part of this.
we should probably interview him in the future. Anyways, this has been KDHD and Pluto Coffins for the 25th episode of the Bull Session podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we just had a conversation with John Campbell. So we'll see you in the next one.